Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Cole. I love makeup, colour and you found us on day 4 of collab week. Today we're collabing with the fabulous Sam from Samtastic. I'm going to link her in the description box and in the title. And today we're going to be talking about products we would never project pan. Me and Sam are both avid project panners and yeah, today we thought we'd talk about products we're just never going to pan. There's various different reasons today, but I'm going to take you through what I pulled out. I'm going to go in the order that you'd put them on your face. So first off, this is a sad one. This is Nars Sheer Glow foundation. This is one of my all-time favourite foundations. I first bought this, it was my first high-end foundation purchase ever. I was like 15, I wore it for prom. And Nars recently announced that they're going to discontinue it. So I will never pan this. I'm going to treasure it. Obviously I'm going to finish it at some point, but it's not going into any projects. I'm not going to rush panning it. It's going to be one that I use when I know I need it. You know, weddings, special events, christenings, things like that. But I'm so sad about this one. And I did try and pick one up in my shade before it sold out and it was too late. Unfortunately Mont Blanc, which is my Nars shade, it's always sold out so quickly, and I'm gutted. I'm so gutted. I really hope they're going to bring it back, but I really hope they don't reformulate it because I don't think you should mess with perfection. Okay, next up, this one's for a very different reason. This is the Stay Naked Quickie Concealer. I currently have the old packaging Stay Naked Concealer in my project pan. I've used it probably about 400 times in its life. I've used it like 100 times in the project. It's not empty yet. This one is like 3 times the size. No way in hell would I ever project pan this because it would just take me 1,000 years. So yeah, this one is never going in a project. I'm pretty sure this is one that's probably never going to get finished, to be honest. This is one that'll just get decluttered when it's like ancient. I'm not going to lie. Okay, I've got quite a lot of blush, bronzer, highlighter, that kind of stuff. First off, Benefit Boxer Powder in Gold Rush. You can't buy this anymore. I absolutely love this shade. It's a beautiful like coral with a little bit of shimmer to it. It's stunning. I don't know why they discontinued this shade because it's such a gorgeous one, but you can't get it anymore, so there's no way I'm going to ever put that in a pan and try and hit pan on it because I don't want to. I love it. It's a gorgeous shade. And yeah, I can't believe they discontinued this one. It's such a like iconic one. If you were on YouTube in like 2015, 2016, everybody wore this blush. Okay, another blush, and this one again is for difficulty. I am never ever going to try panning this. This is the Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting Blush in Incandescent Electra. I love this shade. I have seen so many people struggle to even get anywhere remotely near pan in the ambient lighting edits where the pans are much smaller. They're like maybe 1/3 of this size. So there's no way you're ever catching me. To be honest, this kind of stands for all baked products. The Kosas blushes, never going to try and pan one of those. They're just so deep. There's so much product in them that, yeah, it's just not happening. It's not happening. A couple more actually that are along the lines of there's so much of it. Made by Mitchell Blursh in Sweet Cheeks. Love this shade. It's a beautiful, like, cool toned pink. I have seen a couple of people put these blushes into projects and it blows my mind. How are you ever going to finish that? That's so much liquid blush. That's what it looks like. They're so pigmented. Like that tiny bit will do an entire cheek, if not 2. And I wear a lot of blush, so yeah, no way I'm ever going to try and pan that one. Then we've got the Armani Luminous Silk Bronzing Powder. It's bloody huge. I was going to include the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer, but that pan is a lot thinner than this one. This one is huge. There's no way I would ever get through this. I'm pretty good at panning bronzers. Like, I managed to empty 2 last year. But yeah, there's no way I'd ever get through this. It would take me years, and I'd much rather pan multiple than pan one big one for so long. And then last off for cheeks, this is the Solmane Sunlight Love Blush in Star Legend from Odens. This is stunning. Not for everybody. Very glittery highlighter. It's a beautiful, like, pinky shade. I don't know whether you can see it on camera, but it's gorgeous. These are limited edition. I absolutely adore it. There's no way this is ever going to go into a project. If I hit pan on this, it will be completely through, like, natural use and for love of not trying. Okay, in terms of lip products, I didn't actually pull any lip products out because I feel like lip products, I don't get quite as attached to. I don't know why. I think it's because I kind of change it every kind of day. But I have got a couple of palettes, and this is Urban Decay Moon Dust in Cosmic. If any of you have been around for a long time, you've been wearing makeup for a long time, you'll know how old this packaging is. This is from when they originally released the Moon Dust eyeshadows. This shade is stunning. It's like a beautiful white with loads of different coloured reflex in it. I love it in the inner corner. It's just beautiful. If you want like a beautiful, like, one and done, very natural but sparkly shadow, this one's gorgeous. I don't understand why they don't still make it. I just don't get it, but it's beautiful, and I don't ever want to hit pan on it. I feel like I'm close, but I'm never going to hit pan on this one because I've tried to hit pan, if that makes sense. And then I've got some palettes. First off, these are all, I'm counting all these as one. These are the Artist's palette from Glisten. So we've got Alexa Jenna, we've got Maytani, we've got the original one, which was Roy Sings, and then we've got Wendy's World. I love these Artist palettes. They're such great, like, curated colour stories. We've got a bit of cracking, but obviously it's just a waterline. You can just wet it again and it's fine. Some of them are, like, getting a bit broken, but I love these palettes. They're all beautifully put together. I think my favourite one is the Roy Sing one. They're just, like, put together so beautifully. They're such lovely curated colour stories. You can tell that these people are people who use kind of waterliners all the time. And yeah, there's just no way I'm ever going to pan them. Because, number one, who is panning wet liners? I feel like that's an impossible task. But number two, I just love them so much. I would never put them in projects, like, to pan, because I just think they're so beautiful and so well curated, and they've got really cute packaging. So yeah, no way I'd ever pan those. Oh, this is possibly my favourite eyeshadow palette, ever limited edition eyeshadow palette. This is Melts Amore Mariposa. This is what it looks like. You've got kind of a purple row, a reddy row, a green row, and a neutral row. This palette is so gorgeous. Never would I ever try and hit pan on these. They are quite little shadows, so I feel like you probably could hit pan quite easy. But for me, this is the melt formula that I want all of their palettes to be in. It's beautiful. And I do use this one. I use it sparingly, but I use it and I do really, really love it. This shade called Abuelita is incredible. Like, just one of my favourite eyeshadows of all time. And then finally, another limited edition palette. I don't know whether you can still currently get this one. You possibly can. This is Glaminatrix Pretty in Pastels. Again, quite small pans feel like they probably would be pretty easy to pan, especially because they're all kind of pastel shades apart from these top four. I just wouldn't want to. I love this palette. I think it's beautifully put together. That's from a Mulberry Poser, apologies. These shimmers are beautiful. You've got a couple of kind of more duochrome shades, and then the mattes are just so gorgeous. Not white, not dusty. They're just beautiful. It's a gorgeous palette. I couldn't bring myself to ever pan it, I don't think. Because, like I said, it is, even to be fair, even if it wasn't a limited edition palette, Glaminatrix is expensive to get to the UK. When I've got so many other palettes that I could pan that I can easily get hold of again if I do love them, if that makes sense. So that is it for today. I do hope you did enjoy finding out what I would never pan. Make sure you go and check out Sam's video. I'm really excited to see which products she doesn't want to pan. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, hit subscribe. And if you want to make sure you never miss another video, hit the bell icon and YouTube will notify you next time I post. You've been fabulous. I've been Cola the Ball, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 5 of Collab Week. Bye!